Assessment is an important part of the education process. It allows me to determine how proficient students are, what their learning gains are, and then at the end of the semester be able to evaluate them and sort of certify that they have some mastery level of the material. One of the game-changing assessments that I've used are in-class response systems like iClicker. They've allowed me to do check-ins during the class and then go back and revisit some parts of the material that students might not have grasped at the way I would have expected them to grasp before I move on. This helps with learning gains because they're able to have a better understanding of important concept that I need in order to scaffold or build upon that concept and move on.
With the Macmillan products, I typically will just allow students to do unlimited attempts because it doesn't take more time out of my day, but it allows the students to have that trial and error. You're not truncating learning. When you give a student 1 or 2 attempts, they get it wrong, they just move on and they're less likely to really engage with it. But when you give them unlimited attempts to explore, then that allows for them to really go through and own their learning.
It's really a kind of steps and stages process where students are trying to achieve those actual skills or competencies that we want them to, but it takes intentional building. One of the big reasons I switched to using Macmillan and I like the learning curve quizzes versus some other ones that I have used in the past is that adaptive part of it. Each of my students in my class have a differing level of communication ability. The learning curve quizzes allow them to kind of keep check of what kind of materials and ideas in the course they get or don't get or having trouble with. I can take a peek at those and really think through, okay, if this percentage of the class needs that area, I need to create some kind of mini lecture or an activity to get that.